Yo, what is up, guys? We're here with another Prize Picks video on the channel. We're here. It's Thursday, no Champions League, but we do have Europa League today. Some few I wouldn't say huge games, but some huge games that are gonna, host uh, well-known teams, or this is the Champions League that hosts the middle of the table teams in each league. So even then, it's also still just as exciting. Just we don't have the big name teams. Every now and then we do have one, right? But we're gonna see here one of the first ones that I'm gonna show you guys is from Milan, and that's gonna be Pulisic. Pulisic, he is listed a midfielder, right? Technically, he's more of an attacking midfielder, and even in U.S. national team, he plays more as a striker, winger. He's more of an attacking player, even if he is midfielder, and it has 0.5 fouls. I would gladly take the under. I like, if you guys know, for me, have you guys seen the videos before? I like taking the under on fouls for attackers. If it was a more defensive player, of course, I would even take the over. But Christian Pulisic, clearly an attacking player, more focused on the offensive side of the field, more on the offensive side of the ball. He's more tasked with, getting the ball, running at defenders, trying to create chances, shots. So he's not in the field to, chase down the other team and try to tackle them and stuff like that. So I really like the under on 0.5 fouls on Christian Pulisic. Oliver Giroud, 2.5 shots. Now, this one, I like the over just because it's now the knockout stage. Obviously, Milan is one of the top table teams in Serie A, one of the best teams. They're playing Rennes. They're kind of a mid-table team in the French league. Not that they're horrible or bad, right? They're not the worst team, so I do expect them to put out a fight. And then Milan is also playing at home. Another thing to think about, Milan's going to probably come out and try to win this game at home. That way they don't have to go to Rennes' house and, just kind of throw it all in. And we all know home field advantage does matter. So I expect Milan to have a more attacking offensive play. And I expect Giroud to have over 3 shots. He is their striker. He is probably their main sole striker. They have more attacking players. They have, like I said, Pulisic, more of a winger, attacking midfielder. And they have Leao, which is another player that we'll look at. But Giroud, to have over 2.5 shots, I would gladly take that one over. And the other one we were talking about, shots assisted. I don't like these lines that had 2.0. Not necessarily. I don't necessarily see the know what happens because he can get 2 shots assisted. I don't know if that. I still got to figure that out. If they get exactly, do you get your money back on that one? If it was 2.5 shots, I would gladly take the under. As you guys see, he's averaging 1.6. Once against Roma, he got 3 in the last 5 games he played. If it was 2.5, I would take the under. I don't like that it's a 2.0. The line is 2.0. If it was 2.5, gladly, but I would honestly stay away from this one. I just don't trust it enough. And then Simon Kjær, 58 passes attempted. I would gladly take the over on this one. I would advise you guys. He is the defender, one of the center backs. And like I said, I feel like Milan's going to come out, try to control the ball, and trying to attack this game since they're playing at home. As you guys know, the defenders always see a lot of the ball, especially when their team dominates possession. Rennes, I think, I wouldn't say they're going to be the type of team that are just going to completely concede the ball. I feel like they're going to put up a fight. But in the end, I think Milan will have more possession of the ball. And I think Simon Kjær is probably going to have over 58.5 passes. I feel like also just barely he will have 58. So I feel like I feel like for me personally, he would be on pace to get over between like 60 to 70 passes. And yeah, that's the one I see for the Milan players. I want to see for one of the better games. What I say, one of the most exciting games I would say is Lens versus Freiburg from Germany. They're both like on the same level in their leagues, same place, I believe. And so the ones we're going to look at here is the attacker Eli Wahi. As you guys know, just like I said with the Pulisic video, attacking players, I'm taking the under on fouls. This is another attacker who they gave a 0.5 foul line to. He only had 2 against Strasbourg. Other than that, he has had 0 fouls in every other game. So what I would advise to take you the under on 0.5 fouls. An attacker doesn't usually commit fouls. In general, a player doesn't go out to the field to commit fouls. Obviously, it happens. But especially as an attacker whose job is to attack, he is going to probably, more focused on the offensive side of the ball, like I said, for Pulisic. So 0.5 fouls, under, gladly take the under on him. And then we're going to see passes attempted for Lens defender. This was tricky. I don't know the two teams well, but if I had to pick this one, like I said, Lens and Freiburg are very evenly matched teams. I feel like the ball is going to be very disputed in midfield. I feel like no team's going to have clear possession for too long. And then, so I would take the under on Jonathan Gradit at 67.5 passes. I feel very confident about that one, just because I feel like it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a game where a team is dominating possession in their back line through their center defenders and their fullbacks, their right back and left backs. So I would gladly take the under on this one. I feel like it's, like I said, pretty close matchup. I feel like midfielders, there's going to be a lot of more instead of possession, there's going to be a lot of clearances and kind of trying to go over the top by the goalie and stuff like that. So I would take the under on 67.5 for this prop right here. And then I want to see we can go to the popular ones. Roma Feyenoord. That's the one that I was looking at. Feyenoord. Another, I would say, actually exciting. Not just Lens versus Freiburg. Feyenoord versus Roma, I would say a pretty even matchup as well. The one that I wanted to see, another defender prop, is David Hanko. This one, I also think, is going to be a close matchup. Like I said for the last one, 69.5. I feel confident taking the under. Feyenoord and Roma are also more evenly matched teams. Like I said, same thought process for the last one. More disputed midfielder in the midfield. No team with clear possession of the ball for long periods of time. So I would likely gladly take the 69.5 under on this one. And then I think I had looked at another one right here. We have Leandro Paredes for Roma. Just like I was saying in the last one, Feyenoord versus Roma. This guy's a midfielder for Roma. Like I said, I would feel that this game is going to be a lot more, like I said, more disputed in midfield. So I would cautiously take the over on this one. I know it's very close, I would say. But if I had to say, I'll slightly take the over on this one. The line doesn't make me feel very confident in taking the over. But like I said, this game would take more midfield play instead of the back line, clear possession, midfielders more involved in the ball. I would take the over on this one. Just Leandro Paredes, good midfielder for Roma. He's going to probably see the ball whenever Roma gets the ball. They're going to distribute it through him. And, as for now, I want to say that is all that I have for you guys. And, just another video. I just want to see more people kind of just commenting and liking and just looking at stuff that you see like stuff in for NBA picks. I want to see more soccer prize picks. We don't talk about it enough. I don't see any videos of this. So just please, guys, like, comment, subscribe, start your own channels. That way we could collaborate. That way we could, start looking at this more closely and trying to start making money for each other, right? But in the end, yep, that's it. We'll see you tomorrow.